This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutastrophe welcoming you to another On This Day in sports catastrophe lore. And why is there a computer being processed, and why is it part of sports history? Well, Deep Blue was a chess playing computer, which actually ended up winning a chess game and a chess match against a reigning world champion under time controls. Basically, it was promoted in 1985 to try to see if it could beat a human chess person. Deep Blue would face Yuri Kasparov in February of 1996. And actually, in a 6-game match and beat him in the first game. However, Kasparov would win 3 and draw 2 of the following 5 games, winning by a score of 4-2. Deep Blue was actually upgraded before playing as Kasparov again and won 3.5 to 2.5 in the 6-game match. Kasparov was not too happy about IBM and all that. So basically, Deep Blue would be huge, all that. They decided to put it in a computer chess championship. And didn't do that badly. It had a high design, and then it was huge. It was a moment of true entertainment, if you will. So they decided to have Deep Blue face Kasparov. First in Philadelphia and then in New York City. So the first game, so basically, there was a lot of significance and all that. In 1996, Deep Blue would face Kasparov. And this is the 25th anniversary of that moment. The first game was held in 1996 on February 10th. Deep Blue used some techniques and won. Classical time courts. So game 1 was big. However, game 2, Kasparov played a preemptive style, blocking all Deep Blue's development attempts. The game lasted for 73 moves, but Deep Blue's operator forfeited the game because both players had bishop, but Kasparov had 3 pawns to Deep Blue's 1. So basically, Deep Blue got him. After a day off, Kasparov played the Sicilian defense, and it was a draw. The 4th game also ended in a draw. Kasparov wanted to draw Deep Blue, but they said no. Deep Blue said no. Unfortunately, though, there was no way they were going to do that. So, yeah. So it was 1-1 with 2 ties. The 5th game was the turning match. Kasparov played black, chose a different opening. The 4 knights game for the Sicilian defense. He played in games 1 and 3. He came out on top. Kasparov actually offered a draw after the 23rd move. And unfortunately, lost. So it was 2-1. So basically, they needed to win the 6th game on February 17th. It began with the Slav defense. It was illustrative of how badly chess engines could play in some positions, employ anti-computer tactics, and long-term planning. Kasparov improved his position throughout the game, and basically, Kasparov routed him. And Kasparov won. So basically, Deep Blue was taken out by Kasparov. It was amazing. And then it was upgraded. And Kasparov lost the rematch 3.5 to 2.5 because Well, Deep Blue won the deciding match after Kasparov made a mistake in the opening, and basically it went up for it. So yeah, so Kasparov was fuming and all that. We saw deep intelligence and creativity, but he was kind of angry. But he suggested that during the second game of the rematch, human chess players intervened on behalf of the machine, which was a violation. IBM said that human intervention occurred between games. Kasparov demanded a rematch, but IBM dismantled Deep Blue. All that. The rules allowed the developers to modify the program between games. An opportunity, they said, they used to show up weaknesses in the computer's play that were revealed during the course of the match. Kasparov basically wanted printouts of the machine's log files, but IBM refused and published the logs on the internet. So basically, computer scientists said that playing chess was a good measurement for the effectiveness of AI, artificial intelligence, and they made significant progress. So basically, yeah, it was amazing and all that. Deep Blue is now in the National Museum of American History. And why wouldn't he be? I mean, it's a machine, but you treat it like a human. So anyway, Deep Blue ruined Kasparov's chances. And a lot of people said, well, chess isn't really a sport. Well, technically it is. They have grandmasters, they have like ranking systems, and chess masters are basically like mental movements and all that. I know some people who play chess and all that, and the concentration that these guys have to do and think of all the moves ahead of time. It's just amazing. I can't believe it. But basically, yeah, Deep Blue basically put a hole in human chess players' hearts, and we kind of thank him for it, I guess. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.